Hey everybody, I'm here in my kitchen with my makeshift whiteboard to give you a little rundown on tomorrow's workout in case you're not going to do a Zoom class and just want to hear a quick briefing. So first, if you've looked at WOD Together already, you'll know the basics. We've got some back squats like we did last week, slightly different rep scheme, and then a workout that's kind of a nice mix of some cardio, some lifting, some body weight stuff. So first, make sure you get super warm. If you're not doing in class, don't be lazy, skip your warm up. There's some Olympic lifting stuff in there. If you don't have a barbell or a PVC pipe, a broomstick or a Swiffer or a hockey stick or anything like that will work fine. So no excuses. Then our back squats, we've got set of 3 at 70%, a set of 3 at 80%, and then max reps at 90% if you have a barbell. A couple minutes of rest in between. Work off about 90% of your true 1 rep max for these so you can make sure that you get a decent amount of reps at the 90%. If you have less equipment or no equipment at all, you can do this like a goblet squat. If you've got some odd objects, you could do dumbbells in a front rack if you've got dumbbells. Depending on what the weight is and where that is for you, in order to make this more challenging, you can increase the repetitions. If you want to stick with 3 sets, just make it more, somewhere between 7 to 10 reps. You can also add a tempo, slow on the way down, pause in the bottom, explode on the way up. Slowing yourself down on the way down is going to make it a lot more challenging. If you don't have anything too heavy, that's a good way to kind of up the ante a bit. Same thing with adding a pause in the bottom, staying completely still for a couple seconds, turn on a timer, make sure you stay consistent. If you've got nothing at all, pauses and tempo is a good thing to do as well. And you can also superset with some hip bridges, either lying on the ground or with your shoulders on a bench or an ottoman or something if you have it. That's a good thing to add in between to also make it a little more challenging. Then our workout, we've got 5 different sections. They're all going to decrease in time. So first you're going to spend 5 minutes on a rower, just going as far as you can. 4 minutes doing clean and jerks, as many as you can. 3 minutes doing sit-ups. 2 minutes doing dumbbell step-ups, and 1 minute doing front squats. So we'll go into a little more detail of each of those. For the rowing, if you don't have a rower, you can bike, you can run, you can do double unders, you can do burpee, something for 5 minutes. Pick an uncomfortable but sustainable pace here. Don't burn yourself out in the first minute, and don't burn yourself out during these whole 5 minutes for the rest of the workout. So be smart there, but definitely work hard. Then you've got 4 minutes of clean and jerks. If you're using a barbell, these should be pretty heavy, should be something that you do strategic singles with. In terms of the weight, if you need to scale at all, take that into account. If you don't have a barbell, you could do this with kettlebells, dumbbells, or any odd object. You can even fill out a backpack with books and do clean and jerks with that. If you've got a sandbag, I know some people took those, you can use that. Any odd object, really. You can get creative if you need to. Sit-ups, everyone should be able to do. If you don't have an ab mat and you're worried about your back, you can always switch to V-ups or tuck-ups instead. That would work as well. Dumbbell step-ups. So in terms of stepping up, everyone should have something to step on. You can use an ottoman, you can use a bench if you have one, a big cooler, something like that. I'm sure you guys can all find something to step on. Even stairs, if you have stairs, that'll work. And then if you don't have dumbbells, just hold anything. Kettlebell if you have it, break out the cinder block, a case of water, maybe the backpack that you used for clean and jerks, anything like that just to make it weighted. And then lastly, we have our front squats. If you have a barbell, it's going to be the same barbell that you used for the clean and jerks. This should be something that you can get a few reps at a time. This should not be singles because then you'll be picking it up off the ground every single time. Again, this can be done with a kettlebell or a dumbbell, either double in front rack or a single in goblet. Or if you have nothing, you can use an odd object again, or you could do air squats and just try to get a ton of reps done in that minute. That would be effective as well. And then again, in terms of pacing, this is a 15-minute workout total. You want to be able to keep moving as much as possible throughout the whole thing, so don't bring yourself out right away. Keep in mind everything that you've got left regardless of what point you're in the workout. If you have any questions, let us know in Facebook or on WOD Together, or shoot us an email, or feel free to hop in a Zoom class and ask us. Have fun!